Three. All right. Welcome to the Citadel for Metal Fellowship at Progressive Rock Central. And a wonderful day it is. Thank you, Celine.
Cécile.
Celine. I'll let her, in the fog of nervousness, we practiced saying her name, but I'm going to let her do it. But Celine, for taking time out of her busy schedule to discuss your work as a videographer for metal and rock bands across the world. And not only is she a videographer making music videos and taking pictures as well, band pictures and things like that, but she's also a singer. And she's a singer in the band Remember the Light. So we're going to talk about that. So she's uniquely qualified to be both an artist, to know what she wants in her videos, and then as a videographer to know what is best for a music video. So that's why she's well-rounded and just the perfect person to talk about. And hopefully, any bands that are listening or anyone that is thinking of starting a band and wants to do a music video, you're going to learn a lot today. So, welcome, Celine, and go ahead
Yes.
and tell us your correct name and go from there. Yeah.
Cécile. Oui.
I mean, you go ahead and introduce yourself, say hi.
Ah. So I'm Cécile, and I'm a videographer. I think since for about 10 years, maybe a little bit more. And I do a lot of music video for metal bands because it's my favorite music. I wanted to work for metal bands. I do a lot of music video for this kind of music, but also for other kinds of music like jazz.
Oh,
Uh, well, and
good.
as you told, I'm also a singer in two metal bands, Remember the Light and Corvius. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
well.
And she's from Paris, France, a beautiful place to be from. And remember the light in the city of the light, right? Or no?
Yes.
That's where you came from. I
Yeah, I'm living next to Paris, but I'm not from Paris. I was living in Cognac when I was younger. So Cognac is a beautiful place too because uh, they produce cognac. You know
Oh
the
yeah,
alcohol
Kanye.
inside
Okay.
the cognac. So it was a beautiful place. But for work, I had to move to Paris.
Yeah, I would imagine there's a lot more work.
Mm.
So please describe how you got this gig. I've always loved filming. I do nature filming, just filming mountains and ocean and stuff like that. But this would be a fun gig. I mean, I remember when, well, uh, now I can't remember. No, Duran Duran and their videos, they just overwhelmed me back in the 80s. And it was like, oh my God, thankfully now bands had a way to visualize and help people visualize how that song might play out and the themes and the ideas behind it. And so yeah, now ever since then I've loved music videos. And I'll tell you, there has been some fantastic. We'll talk about that. And I want to hear what you think are the best, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But there have been some fantastic videos. There's been some fantastic music this year. Um, how did you start though? I want to just ask you that because you're also a singer. Was it the singing that said, I want to be able to do my own videos. I want to have control of that creative process. Or was it you started as trained as a videographer and then said, hey, if she can sing, I can sing, which direction did you go first?
Um, I think because When I finish high school, I do studies into videos because I was a big fan of cinema movies, and so I wanted to do movies. So my studies were in video editing, and when I left school, I start to work in video. Um, at the beginning, I was only I only did video editing, but after I have because now you can't just do editing. You have to know how to film, even maybe how to make photographies. So I wanted to learn how to film, and as I was a music lover. I write to several metal bands in French to just to propose my to offer my videos. And so it was Marquise. I don't know if you know this band, Marquise. It
Oh,
was
you kidding me? The
no,
progressive rock band?
yeah.
I loved their album. Yeah, I did a really good review. And what happened to them? I'm hoping they're coming back. Oh,
Uh, I don't know. I don't know if they will come back, but but yes, it was a very good album, and
yeah.
I had it at home. So I just said to myself, I can give you a chance to me. So I wrote to them, and
I
they did.
think they were Russian or Eastern
No,
European,
they are
or
French.
the lead singer, I think.
Ah, yes,
Yeah,
she's Russian,
yeah.
but the band is French, and
Okay.
even Alina is French now. She has the two nationalities, French and Russian. And so, David answered me, and I learned how to film with Marquise because I follow them on their tour with Taria. And so I film all the shows and also behind the scenes, etc. And so it's how I learned how to film. And after this very nice adventures, I told to myself I want to film for concerts and also for music videos, and so it's how I started. But I didn't have any bands because I was singing, but only in my shower. So
Okay.
so I start
How
by
you get a
video.
start? Yeah.
Yeah, but I was also a musician in my room for many years because I play piano
Oh,
since I don't remember 15 years old maybe,
wow.
and and so I was a musician but only in my room. And I start to do videos, and after, as I was singing in my shower, I think it would be nice to be in a band. and
Yeah.
uh, and I started to sing in a band after I started video.
All right. Really, I just want to go back to Marquee for a minute because if you haven't, those of you who are listening, do a Google search because it really was. I can't remember what year it was, but that album was just absolutely fantastic. And I think that year, may have been my favorite singer of the year because they reached out to me, I think, and they sent me this beautiful PR package, which you don't always get. And they just were completely organized, ready to go. And oh my God, the music, yeah, it was really. I wish if anyone's out there that knows them, please reach out to them, tell them come back. We miss you. It was really a great album. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they sort of broke up because I think she was having a child and there was going to be too much to handle that and, touring and everything like that. Is that what you remember or?
I'm still in contact with her,
Oh,
and she has a solo project.
oh,
She released the music video that I did maybe 3 or 4 years ago now. But I know she's working on a solo album,
oh,
but
good.
I don't know when it will be released because as you just told, she has her child and her children, and so I don't know. It's a lot of time
Definitely.
to have a children, so I don't know for music when she will be able to release her album.
All right. But as you said, you moved to Paris. Paris must be full of bands that need music video. Is that true? Are you staying pretty busy?
Yes, there are a lot of metal bands in Paris.
Hmm.
Really a lot, a lot. I think there are metal concerts maybe every night in Paris.
Wow.
And, so for me, it's very cool because I have the chance to produce a lot of music video here in Paris, but not only in Paris. I travel a lot in all the France, and sometimes also in stranger countries. But most of time it's in France, and most of time it's in Paris.
All right. Who are some of your favorite artists to work with?
What?
Who are some of your favorite artists to work with? I know you've worked with
Um,
some of the ones that I've reviewed. I think you worked with Heartlight, didn't you?
with Heartlight?
Heartlight?
No, I never worked with Heartlight, but I had a project with Adrienne. We were singers into a metal opera.
Oh, that's right. You
Yes,
sang with the lead singer. Yeah.
yes, it's how we really met because a few months ago I saw them as they gave a concert in Paris. So I was as a spectator, and it was very cool. So we had the occasion to speak together, but when we really met, it was on September when we were both singer in the metal opera. But I never worked for them as a videographer.
All right. Have you seen their two videos? I'm trying to look them. Have you seen A Song of Blood and Steel and what was the second one? As My Will to Power is Seen. Have you seen those videos? They're gonna be some of my favorites of the year.
I didn't see them for the moment, but I have to.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think the one has A Song of Blood and Steel has won some awards, and as My Will to Power is Seen should. It's going to win awards with me for sure, but I mean, with film people, but they're very good. They really did an excellent job. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch it. I already know the song because I have the album at home, but I have to watch the music video.
You bought the CD or the
Yes, so
yeah.
when they gave their show in Paris, I bought the CD. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's great. But what are some of the bands that are your favorites to work with? I'm sorry, I got off on that tangent, but
Um, it's difficult to choose one to say it's my favorite because a lot of bands are really nice people. So it's often a real pleasure to work with nice people. I think to Orkis, they are friends
yeah.
of mine, and I did all their videos, and so but we are friends. We are friends also in the life, so we can see each other even to have a drink or.
Sure.
But it's very nice to work with them. I think also to Sirenia. They are very, very nice people too. So it was a great pleasure. I think it was 2 years ago. We had 3 days of shooting for three music videos, and it was very, very nice to work with them. A lot of we had a lot of fun, and it was very, very. I don't know how to say. It's work. It's work. Yeah, sorry. It's work, but it's also
Pleasure.
yes, pleasure. Yes,
It was a pleasure to work with them. It was you enjoyed it as much as they enjoyed.
yes.
Yeah. It's a win-win. Everyone wins. Yeah. What are some of your favorite or best shoots, video shoots? And I know you just finished one. We'll talk about that, a little bit later, but what are some of your favorites?
I think I prefer when these are big projects, with a lot of days of shooting and when there are a story with not only playback but a story with the playback, and because I really like to have. To give life to a big project, sometimes the band just send me the music, and they ask me to write the story. So it's very nice to the yeah.
Participate in that creativity. Yeah.
Yes. In first, I wrote the story on a book, and after, to show the pictures that make the project live.
You
It's
bring
very
it to life.
interesting.
Yes,
Yes,
you do.
and it's I don't know the word, intense.
That's okay. Take your time. There's no hurry.
Yeah, I don't find my word. Um, I wanted to say we live. It's great memories to because sometimes it's difficult because sometimes it's cold or we
Yeah.
don't sleep a lot or so difficult times, but we know that we do artistic things that are in our hearts, and so it's very interesting to give life to this kind of projects. So
The conditions are not always right. Mother Nature doesn't always play fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
but so you have great memories. You remember how it was difficult, but how it was fun also to shot very nice things, and after you are happy when the project is finished, and you can see that you didn't work for nothing.
All right.
So
How important is it for bands to use music videos to get out their message on a new album or single? It helps tell the story of the band, the brand, and well, let's go there. Just explain to bands out there that might be thinking, why do I need to spend so much money on a video or, take the time to do it? Why is it important?
yeah, for me it's very important because today if you just release the music on YouTube without any pictures, uh, maybe the music can be very great, but people need to see the artists, and so it's very important to have a music video. And I think so. I think you can't it's you have to spend money to do a good music video, because if the music video is not good, if it's shot with a phone or something like that, it's not serious. It have to be as good as the work on the sound of your music, as the mix and the mastering is very important. But for me, music video is very important too. Um, you can't do oh it's not very important. We will do with the phone and it will be okay. I think it's not serious. All the aspects of your music are important. So mix and mastering, music video, the artwork too, the photographies that present the band.
Yep, it helps tell a story beyond the song. The songs are fantastic. Just that Heartlight is a perfect example. That song could have stood on its own, a song of blood and steel. It's a great story. It's probably Japanese literature. It's very important. But having that video just enhanced the entire thing. It
Yeah,
turned this, I think it was about 20-minute epic into a 20-minute film epic as well. And you get the benefits of both. You've already got the song, people love the song, and then they get to see the video and it's like, oh my God, yeah, you brought it to life. Yeah.
yeah,
What do you like better? I think I already know the answer, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Do you like a performance video where a band just kind of plays their song, or a concept video where they unveil concepts and they have artwork, and which is more fun for you?
yeah. But so so it's a concept video.
Yeah, I
But
thought so.
it's only my test because I know there are some bands who asked me when they asked me to work on a music video. They ask, we don't want a story because we don't like this. We
Oh my
prefer to have
goodness.
a music video where we are just performing, and so it's just taste. It's not bad to have only a performing video. If you do great work on the lights and if the band is good in performing, it's very very nice too. But uh, my tests are that I prefer the music video where there is a story because I like to tell stories to people.
Definitely. No, and they're much more fun to watch. And the other thing for bands that and we're mostly talking about independent bands. They don't have a label. Maybe they can't get out and tour for whatever reason, time, money. A video, that performance video gives them a chance for their fans to say, "Oh, okay, that's what they look like. That's what they're like performing." And yeah, I would like to go to a show when they're available. So I don't want to say it's an advertisement, but it kind of helps show fans what to expect. Would you
Yes,
agree? Yeah,
yeah, yes, it's important. And to do a performing video, it's less expensive than to do a video with the stories because you have less days of shooting, so it's less expensive. So if a band doesn't have a lot of money, they can do a performing video, and it's really great for them, sorry, because as you just told, it's very important, I think, to see who are the musicians, and I think people like to see who are the musicians, to know the face of the people who create the music they listen to.
yep. Now, you talked about storyboards a little bit, but and I know from a public relations standpoint, storyboards, but how often do bands have a fully prepared storyboard? And are they, sheets of paper drawn out, or are they digital? I mean, how organized are they hand drawn or digital? The majority of what you get.
I'm not sure I understood the question, but if I understood right, it's me who prepares the storyboard
We do all
because
that. Oh, okay.
yes, because
That's nice.
yes, as it's my work, so they don't know. Probably they don't know how to do a music video, so it's not to them to do the storyboard. It's my work. So sometimes, and even it's the more often, the band know what the story they want to tell. So they give me a little, it's written
Idea. Yeah.
synopsis. I don't
Yeah.
know how to
No, that's
say.
right.
Ah, yeah.
Synopsis. Yeah.
They give me a little synopsis.
Yeah.
And so I do the whole storyboard with the synopsis they gave me, and it's my work to be prepared before the shooting,
Yeah.
and because if you are not good, if the organization is not good, the shooting can be catastrophic. You have to
Catastrophic
be,
and even
yeah,
more expensive. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
you're taking
because,
time to
yeah,
figure out the
exactly,
storyboard when you should be shooting. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So
But
you have to do,
that's wonderful. That's got to be a lot of fun putting together a storyboard, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's very nice, and I like to know. I don't like very much to no, improviser. How we say improviser? To
Apologize.
do
No.
something without to be prepared.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Yeah, I can't think of the word either. But yeah, it's always better to be prepared than
yeah.
just kind of um,
So you don't
ad
have
lib.
any
Ad
what?
lib. Ad lib is when you just kind of play it by ear, or I mean, you uh, just get started and then change things. And it's better to have everything planned and plotted out, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
you won't have any bad surprise
So
if
no surprises. Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
No one needs surprise. There's like you already mentioned, you already have Mother Nature throwing all sorts of surprises at you and the weather and things like that. Yeah. So it's so those of you that are listening that are bands, you got to get your story straight. What are you trying to say? And then what she will do, which is awesome for her, and you could see she loves doing it, but she'll put that whole video into a story and sort of help you tell that story. How often do bands say, you know, uh, Cecile, you got it perfect. Thank you very much. We're going to go with your storyboard. Or do you get some um, disagreements where they say, no, that's not what we meant, or
For the moment, it never happens.
good, good.
uh, because yes, when the band already has a history, so I just have to do the storyboard, and it never happens that they tell me no, it's not what we wanted for the moment. And when it's me who writes the story, I I don't do the storyboard first. I first propose a synopsis, and when the band say it's okay, we like this synopsis, then I do the storyboard. And sometimes we have to change, some details, but for the moment, and I hope it will stay like that. For the moment, it never happened that the band told me no, it's horrible. We don't want this.
And you're such an artist. Do you do artwork or do you draw out the story and do you do it digitally or by hand?
Sorry, I
That's
didn't understand.
okay. Sorry, too many questions. My wife always says I ask too many questions in one. Um, so do you do it by hand, the storyboards, or do you do it digitally?
No, by hand.
By hand. Okay.
Yes,
And
because I like to have I have a book, and when we are in shooting, I take a pen and I when
Yeah.
something is done, I I don't know how we say in English.
No, no, yeah.
When something is done, up, tuck, tuck, and so I can see easily what is already done and what we have to do, and so
Okay. And do you do, it looks like you're an artist as well. Do you draw or paint or do anything like that um, as part of the storyboard?
I didn't understand. You,
Do you draw or paint or do any kind of, try to
yes,
create something to show that? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
yes, I'm a drawer, and so I already draw artworks for some bands.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
yeah, for Shonda. I don't know if you know Shonda. It's a symphonic metal band from France.
Maybe not yet, but and by the way, while you're mentioning that, please send me their information, and if you could get in contact with, or next time you talk to Marquis, if you could ask her to send me her solo project, I'd love to review it and tell her I did her first album, and hopefully she'll remember. But yeah, definitely would like to get in contact with them again. Um,
Okay.
thank you very much.
So,
So what kind of advice would you give to a band? You know, they reach out to you and they say, "We need a video. Here, can you do it?" And it's like, yeah, I mean, I know you can do it, but they've got to give some kind of input. So how can they prepare you to make the best? Do you understand what I mean? Instead of sort of dumping it on you and saying, "Here, Cecile, you know to do it. Just go ahead and do it." They need to be prepared as well, right? I mean, they
yes,
can't just give you a song and say, "Here, do it." You could, I'm sure you could do it. That's not the thing. It's they need to be involved, is what I'm trying to say, right?
yeah. Um, Sometimes as some bands never did a music video before, they even don't know that we have to have the final music to shot the
Oh
video.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes.
They
Um,
can't send you
Sometimes
a
I don't
demo.
think to tell it to them because for me it's normal because I'm doing music video for a long time. But some bands that when this is their first music video, they don't know. So they have to have the final music to do the video. They have to know it, to know how to play it, to know the lyrics, and maybe also if they are not, it's something new for them to show how they are performing. Maybe they they can train at home to play and because for a music video you it's not a good thing that just playing. You have to to move a lot with
Yeah,
bangs and hair in the in the wind and
yeah,
so sometimes it's a good thing to train in front of a mirror
yeah.
uh, to see how they like to see themselves, and so they will like to see themselves in the music video. And well, I think it's the best advice I can
So,
give.
so yeah, you said an important thing there. Don't send her demos or any
Yes,
videographer or anyone that's trying to, because if you're going to change it, I mean, she's going to go off that demo. And then if you change, add lyrics or, change the sound, it could change the story. So yeah, give her the finished product. Yeah, that's very, very important. Um, what was I going to ask you off of that? Um, so they, a lot of bands are new and don't know what to bring, and you know how to fill that in. Um, uh, I can't remember where I was going from with this. Let's change. Let's go to what the you just recently, I think, finished a video shoot. Use that sort of as an example, if you can talk about it. I don't know. If not, then talk about another one, and just describe what it's like. Once you've got that storyboard done, you meet at the site that you're going to do your video. What do you tell people when you get there, and how do you get set up and things like that? What's a video shoot like? I guess that's to make it simple. Yeah.
Uh, Sorry, I'm not sure I understand. You are asking how it happened,
Yeah.
shooting day. Okay.
The day of, yeah, because I mean, I wish I was in Paris. I'd love to just kind of follow you and watch you do one and maybe film it and talk about it, but tell us what it's like the day of. So you got the band there, you're there, you got all the equipment set up, and then how does it go?
So for the band, often it's a lot of time to wait because
Yeah.
there is a lot of things to do before we can start to shoot, as the work on the lights, and so it can be a long time. Sometimes it's 1 or 2 hours to
Wow.
set the lights,
Yeah.
so the band is waiting. And after, when everything is ready, we can start to shoot. And it's a lot. We play the song a lot of time.
Yeah.
Maybe I can play it 10 times in one afternoon, because I shoot a lot. Then after, at the editing, I can do something very dynamic, and it's interesting, because if you don't have enough pictures, the video editing will be boring. And so the band have to be able to play the song maybe 10 times,
Yeah.
maybe sometimes even more. And
And go ahead. I'm sorry. What I was going to say is, they'll be, you've got the lighting, the cameras, all that set up, but like you said, you don't have people there yet, and that can change the lighting, the way they sit, the way they, you'll get shadows and things like that. So yeah, they have to be willing to work with you and you know set up the way you want them to, right? You're a director, really, aren't
yeah.
you? Yeah.
Mm.
All right. How much do you use AI and how do you feel about AI, artificial intelligence? Do you use
Uh,
it in
I boy
storyboarding? You don't use
No,
it.
I boycott. I boycott. I never went on the ChatGPT. I even don't know how it look like, how it looks like. I totally boycott this, because I think, as artists, we have to boycott artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
generative artificial intelligence, because it's something that is against artists.
Yeah.
So for me, it's we have to boycott it, and we don't have to use this kind of
You got
things.
enough talent. You don't need it. Good. Good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about lyric videos?
I do a lot of lyrics videos for bands, and I like to do this because
Yeah.
it's very nice. It's motion design, and it's very nice to do. It's funny. So I like when bands ask me to do lyrics videos, and I think lyrics video can really be an artistic videos, when we work a lot of when we work a lot on it, it can be really artistic, if you do efforts to, because there are lyrics video, you just put the lyrics and that's all, but we already asked me to do really artistic things with a lot of motion design and even cartoons sometimes, and this is really nice to do, and I think the result of this kind of videos is really nice to watch too. So yeah.
All right. What other things, because I'm going to sort of transition from the video and we're going to talk about your singing and music, but what other things would you like to say to artists out there to get prepared? I mean, you obviously are not, you get right in there and help out and you're hands on. You try to help create for them. Um, but other videographers may not. They may just say, "You better have everything ready. Come in here, and I'm just going to film it." Um, and so, how would you prepare these independent artists to sort of be ready, you know, um, for that shoot? What advice would you give them? Do
Uh,
you understand what I'm saying? Or
no, I'm not sure
because
I
I can say it differently. Okay. So in other words, you're wonderful. You give them the full process. You help them with the artwork, all that stuff. You help them with the planning. But there's other videographers out there that are like, no, I'm just here to do your shoot. You guys better be ready. So what are the ways they can be ready? Um, what should they do? There's a question. What should they do to prepare themselves?
mm, I think it's the same preparation than for a music video with me, because I suppose they will play the song several times too, and
Make sure you rehearse. Yeah, that's very important. Yeah.
but that's true. This summer, I shot a music video for a band, and it was only a performing video without a story, and I did. I did a drawing with the lights
Oh,
to
wow.
know where I will put all the lights, and I visit the place before the shooting, and for me it was just normal, and the band was really surprised. They say, "Wow, it's incredible! You prepared the shooting before the shooting," and I
You
was,
have to.
uh,
Yeah.
yes, it's it's normal, but it wasn't their first music video. They did a lot before, but it was the first time they saw a videographer preparing the shooting before the shooting. But for me, it's a normal thing, so I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know what can I do, but
Well,
I
all right.
think.
Let's say, because I'll throw a couple examples. Uh, let's say a band wants to have like all candles instead of lighting. There's all sorts of things that I'm sure you have to do to get the lighting right. Or let's say they want, you know, what are some of the strangest things that people have wanted to put in a video? There's a question. What are some of the strangest concepts you've had where we want to, I don't know. What
I,
are some of the most difficult um, videos you've had to do as far as, the band wants, a boat on the set or a car or, have you had something like that where you've had to, it's more than just the band, there's, or a concept of a cave or a mountain or. What's it? Yeah, there we go. What's it like out in real nature? Because Heartlight did a couple out, in the forests and in the mountains and things like that. What's it like trying to get the lighting and sound and everything right there?
Sorry, I didn't
Not
understand.
understanding? Okay. Um, so filming in nature
Yeah,
isn't it, it's much more difficult, or no?
it depends. If it's a rainy day, it's difficult,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and sometimes we have to cancel the shooting day and to place it several weeks after, because if it's a rainy day, we can't film.
Yeah, you
But
can't do it. Yeah.
yeah, but
Here's a better question. Do you prefer indoor
I
shooting where you have more control, or do you like shooting in nature?
I like the boss because it's very different. I really, really love to do pictures into the nature because I think Earth is Earth is a wonderful place. There is
Yeah.
so much beautiful landscapes everywhere, and so I really love to film these beautiful landscapes. So it's very, very nice. And when you film into the nature, you just have to know what are the good hours to film, golden hour, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. So you just have to know this. And if it's a sunny day and if it's a golden hour, your pictures will be very, very beautiful.
It's
So
sometimes you have to wait, right?
yes, sometimes
The band
you,
is in a hurry to get it done, but you're like, just one more day, you're checking the weather. It's going to be
yeah.
beautiful tomorrow. Just let's do it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, and when a band wants to do a music video with me outdoor, I propose them to schedule several days, and even we will shoot only one day,
Yeah.
but we schedule several days. And so if it's a rainy day for the first one, we uh, sorry, sometimes I don't find my words. uh,
No, if it's not the right day, you may have to wait. Yeah.
yeah, you have
That's
some
why you've scheduled several days
yes,
because you can't predict the weather. Yeah. No one
yeah.
can. Now,
So
how about preparing? I'm sorry. How about preparing for a photo shoot, which is a little bit more controlled? You're just taking pictures of the band for their cover of the album or the inside uh, part of the album. What's that like? It should probably be a little more easier. You still probably have to storyboard that, right?
um,
Like just taking still photos for a cover or inside part of the album.
it depends. If it's shooting indoor, I will think about the lights before the shooting, because lights is as important as in videos. So I will uh, I will propose my ideas before the shooting, and maybe sometimes even send some example of kind of lights I want to do with them. And but if it's outdoor, is same times and for video. The best is golden hour, and I just have a flash. Um, with golden hour and a flash, it will be beautiful.
What's a golden hour in Paris? What's the best time
It depends of the season.
that in the
Uh,
summer? Let's go summer. Yeah.
in winter,
Oh,
it's
okay.
you can sleep. you can sleep a little bit more because in winter it's 9 a.m. And 4 p.m. But in summer it's 5 a.m.
Oh,
and
wow.
7 or 8 p.m.
You may
So
have to get up.
if
You may
it's
have to get
golden,
up early.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I woke up at 2 a.m.
Oh my
to
goodness.
film music videos because we had to be ready for 5 a.m. and
Yeah.
so it's very early.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to talk about one of your recent um, videos or or film I mean photo shoots, either one, just kind of talk about what are some of your favorite or what are some of the ones you did recently?
I didn't, sorry, I
Okay,
didn't.
no, that's all right. What are some um, videos that you did within the last month?
Yes.
Okay,
The last one was uh, 7 days ago. It was for a death metal band that is called Muertissima, and
okay,
it was a very, very funny, funny filming because so I can't say a lot about the
sure,
story because it's a surprise, but it will be very funny. It's it's a horror music video, but with funny, funny stuff. So it was very funny to shot too because we had uh, FX. How we tell- you know, we had some visual effects
oh,
with
visual
blood,
effects.
with fake blood, and it was very funny to do. It was 2 days of shooting with performing videos, enfin, performing parts for the band, and also with a story. Uh, I can't I can't tell a lot about the story because it's a surprise, but it was very nice, and we lost a lot during the shooting.
Okay, now you brought up one more thing, and then I'll leave video. But what do you use for blood?
It's not me who was in charge of the blood. We hire a makeup artist, and I remember she told me about chocolate.
Chocolate? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not tomato?
yeah.
I thought like tomato paste or
There are some blood, for there are some actors who had to have blood into the mouth, and so for this she used the chocolate with colorant.
red dye or
I don't know. I will say in English
red
colorant, but
color, red color
yes,
dye.
red colors into the chocolate,
Yeah,
and so it was very good for the actor. He
it
likes
looked
he
it
liked
looked
to have.
real. Yeah,
And but there are a lot of different way because chocolate was for the blood that we put into the actor's mouth, but there was also blood for the head, and it wasn't chocolate. But I did not know what is it because it's the work of the makeup artist.
but see, that's you just mentioned another thing. Having that person ready and having all the blood and all that ready. That's somebody else that the band has to coordinate. You don't have to coordinate that, right? The band did that. The band prepared that or
uh,
hired
it,
somebody. Yeah.
it was I'm not sure I understood the question, but it was the band that was playing the actors. It was it
But
the
no, but did they organize the person that did the blood, or did you have to?
it's me who found her.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, I Yes, I searched for a
You did
makeup
you
artist.
coordinated it then. You did it.
Yes, so I wrote to several makeup artists, and after when I did my choice, I proposed to the band, showing her work and her price, and they were okay with this. So we hire this one.
Anything else you want to say as far as you know, alerting bands to be prepared before they come to a photo shoot or video shoot? Anything else you wanted to say?
It's important, I think, to take care of the makeup and the clothes because it's important they like to see themselves on the pictures or on the music video. So it's an important part to be prepared, the makeup and the clothes and
All right. Um, Tell us some of your influences. Who are some of your favorite bands or who do you like waking up to in the morning? What band?
what band I like to listen to.
To wake up in the morning, what's the first band you put on?
Ah, it depends of the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it will be fun if I want to dance.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be Epica if I want, something more.
All right, when you're creating, who do you listen to? When you're creating something or drawing or
It depends a lot because I have a lot of CDs at home, and I like to take a CD and to listen to it, and so I listen to a lot of different bands and different albums, and but my favorites one are really Epica, Draconian, uh, in this moment,
oh yeah.
Faune.
Yeah. All right.
These are my favorites one.
All right. Tell us about you said you have two bands. I only saw the one. But tell us about the two bands you're involved with.
Yes, so my first band is Remember the Light. We already released two CDs, and we are working on our next album. It is written. We have to record it and to make it mix and mastering. And so we hope to release it in 2026.
Oh, okay. Please
Yeah,
send that to me. Please send it to me. I'd love to hear
yeah.
it
Uh,
and review it. Yeah.
I will tell you. And so yeah, it is a symphonic metal as Epica. It's
Oh, wow.
yes, it's a great influence Epica. Uh, voilà. And the other band is Corvus. I sing into it since for 2 years, and it's a cinematic metal band. So it's symphonic too, but more with orchestras and Hans Zimmer,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
more cinematic.
Yeah. No, that's
Uh,
good.
yeah. And so it's the same. We have they release one album before I joined the band, but I was singing on one song in this album because the concept of this album was that for each song there was one singer, you
Wow.
know. So
Yeah.
I was on one song of this album, and after when I wanted to do shows, so they have to have only one singer because it's complicated to ask to seven singers
Yeah.
to come for a concert. So it's at this moment I joined the band. And now we have some new songs, and I think we will release them as singles. You know,
First.
maybe every 4 or 6 months we will release a new single.
So you think you'll do both albums next year, or one in 2007 and one in 2006?
No, I think is everything is good. The boss, well, there will be the album for Remember the Light, and for Corvius there will be several singles.
Oh, okay.
If everything going good.
When do you want to talk about either the concepts for either album? It's up to you.
What? Sorry.
Do you want to talk about the concepts or the ideas behind either album?
Um,
Kind of
for
tell us
Corvius,
what's coming, or it's up to you.
yeah, yes, I can. For Corvius, so I'm only a singer into this band. It's Chris and Nico who are the composers and the lyristic, and they have a real concept because they are telling a story about humanity
Oh,
who explore the universe because
oh,
Earth is became totally kaput. So, ima-
a lot of us are worried about that. Yeah, with
the Earth
global
is
warming.
broken. Humanity can't live on Earth anymore. So
Mm,
they go to the space, and they want to discover new worlds where they can live. And so this is the concept of Corvus. So each song is telling the story of a character and of how he live this adventure. So some character are a little bit scared. Some character think they can be a new god and destroy everything around them. So it's very interesting because it's a real universe. And
it sounds like Star Trek. Do you know what Star
yeah,
Trek? Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
it's
good.
uh,
Yeah,
they
I
are
like
big
Star Trek.
fans of Star Trek, Alien. They really love all the movies into the space.
Yeah.
So that's why they did this concept.
And then
Uh,
tell us about Remember the Light. What's that going to be like? Yeah, go ahead.
so remember the light. It's me who writes the lyrics, and there is not a global concept. Every song is about something different.
Oh, wow.
For example, you told about artificial intelligence.
Oh,
I wrote lyrics about this because for me, artificial intelligence it's a disaster for the artists, but also for you know human relations.
yeah, it
Because
is.
for
It's
me,
important.
it's very important to have relations in real life
Yeah,
and not to be, you know, if your best friend is ChatGPT, it's very sad.
yeah.
So I wrote a song about this. We have another song about uh, yes. We have a lot of song about just some feelings, loneliness, for example, or about I don't know. Yes, a lot of things about yes, feeling weird in this world.
Yeah,
Don't find the place we can have in this world, or some things like that.
sure. Yeah, definitely. So there's two good albums to look forward to, and they're both coming in 2026. That is awesome. And she's going to have singles beginning of the year or middle, you think?
Needle, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
because we have to record before.
sure, sure. Um, and I know I've been very, very serious about this stuff and that. So I want to have some fun. But one last sort of serious question. Just let bands know how important it is to have all your MP3s the way, like you said, completed and have a good public relations release. How important is that for
Uh,
bands? Don't you think it's important?
yes, for me
Yeah.
it's important. And when we do concerts after the show, we are here to speak with people. And for example, as we did a lot of concerts in Paris, we even became friends with some people
Bands.
who were there at all our concerts. So as we spoke each time, we even became friends with some of them. And it's this kind of people that are making the music live, because without them, there is no
Yeah.
music, because nobody to listen to it. And
But what I mean is the package that you send to the reviewer, the music reviewer or the magazine or the internet website, you need to send a good public relations release. Do you
ah,
understand what I mean?
sorry, as
No, no, that's important. What you said is important too. But go ahead.
um, we send the album, the whole album into but as a single, with just a little I don't know how we say.
Electronic.
No, in physical, but in not in the entire artwork, but just a little. I don't know how we say in English.
Like the cover art, the
Uh,
album cover art.
I don't know. You know, uh,
Well,
several
I
years
think
ago,
if
when
you're talking about like Marquee, they sent me like a folder. I think it was a, glossy folder with pictures. It had the copy of the CD. Is that what you're talking about? Because that was unbelievable when they sent it. But
no,
no,
we
okay,
we are not. We don't have the money.
yeah,
No,
yeah, no.
we just send the physical album into just. Uh, ah, wait, I'm going to take one, and you will see.
All right, she'll be right back, and yeah, this has been a great conversation. Oh, okay, look at those.
For example, this one is the album we sell.
Oh,
So there is the book, etc. But what we are sending to for review is just this one,
oh, the booklet. Oh no. Oh, okay.
because it's less expensive.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So, well,
So it's the CD in a wrap package. So
yeah.
you don't send an electronic version of that, like
Uh,
MP3s and that kind of thing.
no, because I think it's better for
Yeah.
people to have the physical one.
We as reviewers, we love that. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And when we get them, we'll put them up. I mean, so it helps the band too. But yeah, please keep doing that. But a lot of bands will at least send you a electronic version of that. But
Yes,
it's
because
not as no, it's not as powerful as what you showed. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for doing that. And yeah, I'll give you my address if you want to send that. I'd love that. Yeah. All right. And then just so we have a little fun here, because I've been so serious and asking you, and they're important questions. It's very good. You've really given people a lot of good information. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay.
But now let's just one last question. Can you talk about like did you ever see the movie Spinal Tap?
No, I don't think
It
I
was
did.
a fake band and it showed how they had all sorts of mistakes and you know what are some of the funniest things you've had at a set?
What? Sorry.
What are some of the funniest things that have happened at a shoot, at a video or photo shoot?
Uh,
Funny thing.
that's yes. So, um, oh yes, it's. I think the music video will be released this month, so very soon. And at the end of the no, yes, at a moment the singer have baseball
A
uh,
bat?
yes,
A
baseball
bat?
bat,
Yeah.
and she broke everything around her. And when she throws the bat, it hits the head of the bass
Ooh.
player.
Oh my
We are
goodness.
filming. We are filming at this moment.
Oh my goodness.
He was very professional. He continued to to play bass.
Still play? Yeah.
Yeah, and after when we say okay, we stop to film, and so we all see that he was bleeding a lot.
Ooh.
So we were, what happened? And so he, oh, it's only the bat.
That
And
made the video better, but yeah, no, that's no.
yeah,
You don't want to be the guy getting hit with a bat. No.
yeah. So it was a there was really a lot of blood, but he
Mm.
say it wasn't it didn't hurt, but it was very impressive, and so I think it's maybe the the funniest thing that happened on the shooting.
All right. Well, Cecile, you have just been wonderful, and um, you're probably like, how long is he going to keep asking me questions? But when somebody has as much knowledge as you do and love for what you're doing, you can tell you're smiling. You just you know that she loves what she's doing, and that everyone wants that in life. And I'm glad you have it because so many people don't. And but thank you for all you're doing
Right.
for
I
these
hope
men.
my English wasn't too bad.
Oh no. You've been perfect. Don't even think about that. You've got a lot of great knowledge to share, and thank you for sharing it with us today. Did you have anything you wanted to talk about that I might have missed?
No, I think we spoke about everything I wanted.
Good, good. Well, you have a wonderful holiday season ahead. That this is my last big interview for the year, and you were fantastic. And now I can just kick back and relax for the next 2 weeks. I hope you do. You're not working the next 2 weeks, are you? Or you gonna take a little bit of a vacation?
No, I have a lot of work.
Ah,
I have some shootings, and next week we are going to Switzerland with Corvius to do a show.
oh, wow.
Yes, and when I come back, I shot a music video, but for me, so I will be in front of the camera, not
Oh,
behind. Yeah, and after it will be Christmas, but I have a lot of editing to do for all the. I shot a lot of music video during the autumn, and so I have to make
get
the
caught
video.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna be shooting in the mountains in Switzerland or down by there's a beautiful lake there, Lake Lucerne. I think it's,
No, Switzerland, it's only for the concert, and after we come back,
oh,
but we will shot in Fontainebleau forests. I don't know,
Oh,
know it. It's a very, very beautiful forest that we have here. And so we will shot here.
oh, excellent. Yeah, and that's a whole, I mean, that'd be a whole conversation trying to shoot a concert. When you've got people in the background and everything else that you can't control, that's got to be difficult too. Concerts, live concerts.
Yes, but it's it's really rare that we have people because when you are for the golden hour on the summer at
Yeah,
5 a.m. there is nobody.
yeah,
So we don't have this problem a lot.
right. Well, really, thank you, Cecile. This has been wonderful. Stay here. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording. But any last things you wanted to say?
No.
All right. Well,
Okay. And
thank you again. She has just been wonderful and patient. So, all right, I'm gonna pause it, and you and I can just say a few things. All right. Thank you.